Hello guys, for today's episode of Astro Realms, your boy RTC Gaming back at it with another quick hero spotlight. Today we will be covering everything about Arrogance. And I must say, right off the bat, he's such an incredible fighter, and I have him in a set that doesn't really make him justice. Let's try and get all the way to 16, his gear. His attack is like so huge. Of course, you want some crit rate and crit damage if you can get those right now to go along with it. Maybe maybe 5,000 gold will be enough for upgrading a piece from 14 to 16. Yeah, so right now we're just waiting for a good roll, really. We just want to get a good roll. Okay, great. Oh, finally. That was close. I must say, gold is still a problem that this game needs to fix. And I've seen a lot of new players complain about it, especially if you weren't around for the first newcomers event that lasted like a whole month or something. I don't know, probably less. So still, here on the events, Tales of the Smiths. By the way, guys, make sure you get those legendary crystals. You just have to farm a lot of raid, resource raid, XP raid, and just promote heroes, fathers, like 1 to 2 stars. Just do it, it's worth it, it gives you the most points at this event. I don't really do anything else. So for the first spotlight, I want to talk about Arena. Now, oh, my results are probably, oh, okay, they're great still. So I must say, this guy got me, well, not here. Well, this was my team for like sustained. I don't see why the defense doesn't show because I've had a lot of attacks on me. Anyways, guys, so this guy actually got me to Overlord. My team was unable to do that before, especially with Rat helping him so much with that faction bonus. So yeah, he's really good in that arena, sustained DPS. He's good here too, but there's just like other better heroes. Salazar, probably not Zilito. I would put Arrogance higher than Zilito, which is uncommon, I know, but it's just the way it is. Silas does a lot of damage, and we will go through some arena battles. I want to showcase him the best I can, so let's just find a worthy opponent. Yeah, I believe this guy would beat me if I would go against them. So I see he's using a Mary, which I don't know if that's okay. I'll try and beat him. Let me just auto this for like the extra. Uh, I want this to be short, so like extra 3.5 speed till he gets deployed. Then I will talk more about him. Before going further into the hero skills. Okay, let's do it on 2 times. As you can see, he has a very high attack. That's like huge, really. Oh, I wish we could like 3.5 speed arena. Make things a lot better. So you can already see his ults like hitting 100,000. Let me just place, I would want to place my reds up next. So you see, this guy's probably like a bot, so this this happens in arena quite often. You get these guys that just don't. Or did he have red here? I think he had red there before, so he might have died. That's why his Salazar is so poorly placed. Anyways, guys, for this single target DPS type of arena, I would really suggest the 2-star hero Ramnas. Load him with attack speed, rage regen. He basically gives poison on his ult and well, you already know another poison, but as much poison as you can stack up, right? I mean, as long as I don't have any other hero I can use here, I will just use these two. They're doing a pretty good job, and this is probably like a pretty easy arena match. So basically, you will see Arrogance here. You see he has a bow. So when he's shooting with that bow, he actually implies burning on the boss. Burning that can coexist from different sources. So um, I have poison, I have burning. So these bosses, as you can see, are pretty fast going out, especially compared to like Salazar Rats, pretty good one, Dolores and Hatsuit. So yeah,
Fear me,
basically
for
it's
the
a really good
age of
arena champ.
blood has come!
He also would, I assume he would shine in Air Arena because he can shoot the air opponents, and while shooting that, he shoots with a bow.
They're
So
so
let's get into the
Behold
hero
thy
skills
dread lord.
first of all. So his talent is split into two types of weapons that he uses. Demon Bow for enemies that are closer. So let me we don't have a preview for this. That's fine. Inflicts burning on the target. This burning does 20% magic damage per second for 7 seconds. So basically this means that I get 140 magic damage, which, trust me, it's quite a lot because I have him like almost 20k attack. His stats could be better still. So 20,000, that's like, I don't know, a lot of attacks. So yeah, the burning is great. Up next, oh wait, Demon Blades. So his second talent is when he gets enemy closer to him and he can like melee them. In normal stance, well, this doesn't mean Hellfire, obviously. 30% chance to increase hero's attack speed by 40, stacks up to 3 times for 10 seconds. So basically, you have like 120% attack speed. So yeah, that's great because he does a massive amount of damage with that attack speed, and it's above the last like 10 seconds. So yeah, you can see he's like built around the arena. He's built to form a fighter team for the
You shall
obviously
all
for the
perish.
Nightmare team.
Behold thy dread lord.
Anyways, his basic attack is a physical attack one. He's solely just a physical hero, except the burning, which doesn't really do a lot of damage compared to he has his kit. So yeah, attacks one enemy within one tile with the Demon Blades, deals single target damage to enemies farther away or airborne with the Demon Bow. So basically he does single target damage to enemies farther away or airborne with the Demon Bow. But as I can see, you can see his basic attack is basically pretty easy to understand. Anyways, Infernal Fist is his passive, and for every one enemy skilled within Berserker stance, which is his ult, receives one attack speed bonus stacks from the talent. So you get an attack speed 40 just by that, killing someone. When the stance ends, so when his ult ends, he deals 180% AoE damage to up to 10 adjacent enemies 2 times. So he does a lot. He does like that thing where he ends his ult, and that little thing that looks like shield is actually a damage one. Yeah, so his skills. Up next is another passive, which is Devil's Dance. Demon Bow, Demon Boomerang. Well, what does that mean? That basically means like the bow, when you shoot it with arrows, you actually have a 50% chance to attack two targets. And for the Demon Blades, 15% chance for double strikes on the same opponent. As you can see, with the skill ups, you will get more, but we will go into that next. So, basically his ult, Hellfire. Berserker Stance, attacks inflict 360 damage. That's a lot. Increases basic attack range. Of course, he gets 2 extra tiles. Uses the blade instead when attacking enemies far away. So, of course, that doesn't really make any sense. Uses the blade instead when attacking enemies far away. Well, yeah, because he's shooting this thing, but this thing is more like, I would say, a bow tie because I don't know. It just makes more sense that than he's shooting the blade. But yeah, it is a blade, but still. So a range attack there, the blade inflicts AoE damage to enemies around the main target, equal to 30% of that to the main target, along with an additional burning to all enemies damage. So this burning is actually guaranteed. So basically his ult is like a massive nuke. Yeah, that's that. Of course, upping the skills will give you better kits. So basically you can see a damage increase over round. Well, that's kind of a lot, so like 100, so you can get actually 460 damage and 10 more AoE damage. So basically you get a lot. For his level 5th upper skill, he gets a skill cost reduce. And trust me, you want to get this. I want to get that, but I'm waiting on my tide, and I hope I can hit this tomorrow, because this skill actually is like so cheap already for me. Like from when I place him, and he gets a good rage regen. He has a really good rage regen of 14. So yeah, you really want to develop this skill because it's great. It's a great skill. So for the next one, obviously you you really want his passive to go up, and that's normal because you get 100% damage multiplier per attack. So that probably means like you get 280 AoE damage when the ult ends, obviously, if you kill like 4 enemies, and you also will get attack speed. So yeah, that's easier to do. Obviously, his passive basic attack, he basically just gets more damage. Not like he really needed it, but it's great to evolve. It's like 20 more percent. For this Devil's Dance, as I said, you get chance to attack two targets plus 5. Again, chance of 2-hit combo with blades 5. So you basically will get after the level 2 and level 3 20% chance on all of them. And with the level 4 and level 5, you can actually get that number up to 25%, which is a really good chance considering that he doesn't really need his passive, even though it's great. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't really need it. He's so strong, literally. So yeah, this was his skills. As for the gear, you really want to load him with attack, and if you have good kits that actually give you like crit rate and crit damage here, it's good. If you don't, you just don't. For example, I need these kind of books, but I'm not farming for them right now. I decided to farm gear rate 2. So basically I can get his, these are like gear rate 1 stuff, which I will be doing next because I want those stats to go up. Obviously, you want crit damage as his attack's quite high by default. So basically, I loaded him with a Calamity, which gives him attack plus 25%, and of course another 25% here for the Night Terror. Night Terror is a great set that you can equip on most DPS heroes in the game. Maybe one curse though on your mages, so that's really up to you, but this increases damage by 25% for 3 seconds after making crit hits. And this will just continue proccing as he's just making so much crit hits, and it's fairly easily to get this up to 100. I just wasn't able to. So yeah, you definitely want to put this set on him if you can find any. If you don't find, maybe you can farm like better. Of course, the best sets for him I would suggest is if you are able to clear Gear 3, obviously not this one. You want this one, basic attack damage plus 40% because all that he does is basically just use his attack, his basic attack. So yeah, this Infernal Roar kit is a pretty great option for him. Another thing that may be considered good for him is probably this set, crit damage plus 30%, crit damage plus 1 after making a crit hit, stacking up to 30 times, so you basically get like 60 crit damage, which is good if you haven't built that out already. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't really like this set, so yeah. As for the invigoration, that's out of the way, that's for supports. As for the immortal warrior, that's for the defenders. This one is a great set, it's like an enhanced calamity basically. Of course, it's an ancient piece, so you get higher base stats if you can get these guys on ancient. Attack speed plus 30, it's always good to have an extra attack speed. Right now, I just want to move over to Guild Boss. Let me tell you a little thing or two. So basically, I wasn't able to move farther away from the first chest of Nightmare 3, and you will see how much this guy really helped improve my team. So yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's find someone any support good units. This usually takes less time. So I just load Salazar. Okay, this one seems to be okay. So for our first guild pass, we will be using a Salazar. Then I'll try to find like a Silas for a shield thing because it's quite annoying. So as for my placement, yep, come on. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so basically I want to put Arrogance here. Up next, I want to follow him up with my red for the attack speed. Now, I will probably place Dolores here, but I actually find her not so useful. Actually, let's try to find a better positioning. Let's see what we can actually get out of this. Even though I don't think I can make it so that Eloin covers two of my fighters. My Midan is pretty poorly. Uh, I stole her gear to put on Vortex, so I just hope I don't have to reset this one. Dolores
Dance
here.
with me.
So basically what I would do is just put these guys
Come
there,
on.
you there, you there,
Come
and
on.
yeah, I'm not really sure about this Dolores girl. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I should have her. Of course, she does all great stuff, but I don't really want him to die, so I won't do that. Well, anyways, as I want him to be just in the range of Dolores, I'll place her
Dance with
heal
me.
here, and then follow up with the Salazar Rat.
You shall all
Vierna here, you go there, and probably Elowen
For
covers all
mother.
of them now. So yeah, this may be better. I would have liked my Salazar to be in the range of Dolores too. Well, you can have it all. Infernal Roar goes off, then I just heal them. I'm expecting a Meteorite Impact, which is
Mother's
fine because she'll go
blessing.
into shield, and I don't have to worry about that damage. I'll just do with Salazar, although I wanted his bleed stacks. That didn't happen during his stance, so it's better to just get the damage out. He'll have it reset on the next shield. Yeah, so another meteorite impact, let's just ult right
My
away.
friend.
An infernal roar, I think there should be another meteorite impact. Yeah, around there. So right now I'm just placing this guy. We're just ulting right away. Yeah, so I'm blasting through them as you can see. Come on Salazar, I know you want to bleed him. No, that's a burn. Yeah, so basically Salazar does more damage with his ults when they're bleeding, or so I believe. I don't have one, so I'm not really sure about that.
Mother's
I will
blessings
look
with
into it.
me.
Meteorite Impact. Infernal Roar. My Dolores, I don't want her to die. Even though I'm not really sure that we can actually hit his third one. Let's see what we can do though. I hope so. Okay, bleed right off the bat. Yes, I'm not really sure about this third shield. It's always such... Oh, wow. So, yeah, I think it's because Arrogance is gear enchantment because I was never actually able to clear the third shield, but now I can, so thanks to that. Thanks to that for the thanks to that evolvement of the gear, I was able to. I'm quite surprised really with this guy. He's such a great hitter. You definitely want him on your nightmare team. Of course, if you're able to get him. If you were able to get him on the 10x or maybe like the normal banner, but yeah, we all know it's harder there. So let's see the damage output. I really think he did a lot more than last time, and he did almost 10 million. What? He was like doing so little before that, like I don't know, 6 or 7. So I'm really surprised. Obviously, my rat isn't awakened 5 yet. I'm still waiting for the soul stone, which I will be getting in around 1 week. So yeah, I'm really surprised with this. Let's see what we can actually do again. Wow, 10 million damage. That really, really great. I don't know if I'm if I should go for the reward 4 or the reward 3, but I've never actually really tried Nightmare 4 before. I guess I'll just do it for the video, guys. Okay, I'll try and hit Nightmare 4, even though I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do a big deal there.
And so,
So, yeah, let me just put down my Vortex. I'm not in the mood to swap my gear from Vortex to Medan every time I go and clear Gear 2 or do any other thing, really. So let's see what we can actually do here. I'll just place down my
dance
Dolores.
with me.
Hopefully she's able to survive. Wait, what did I do with my Halloween last time that she covered like oh wait, I'm sorry. This is a mistake. I forgot about the Dolores' placement last time, so this isn't obviously the ideal one.
Dance with me.
I'll just do
For
this
my
really quickly, put them down.
You shall
So this obviously isn't the ideal placement you want to have on your heroes, but I cannot
for
really
mother.
complain about it. Also, wait, I believe, yeah, this isn't the best placement I can get for my heroes right now. Oh, wait, there's a better one, because now I don't have to put down Salazar. Oh my god, such a silly mistake. I'm sorry, guys. You'll just have to watch this. I'm
Dance
trying
with
to make
me.
it as quick as possible.
For mother.
Well, yeah, I'll just place my Bjorn here.
Both are mine to take.
Um, Obviously my Comet, my Silas can hit from the back, so that's great. Let's see how we can survive this stage. This stage is pretty hard for me to even like survive the first wave. I guess we'll see. Although wave should probably come now. The shields. Okay, great. Actually shields right away with everything that we have. Oh yeah. I don't think we can actually. Oh, we actually managed to get off the first shield. That's an improvement. Wow, I'm surprised by myself. Just evolving that piece of gear made it for Arrogance, so yeah, that's great. Still my VR now. She has a pretty high cost regen, so I'm not. Oh, cost
Fear
regen,
not,
no.
my friend.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep everyone alive for the video, but I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, Vierna has a good rage regen, obviously. My Dolores is out, so it will be harder to break the second shield. But I still think I wouldn't have been able to do that even with Dolores because really my damage is just that good right now. Probably everyone dies. Okay, that's fine. I didn't expect it to like go to
This
two
is
chests
how the balance
to the
leaves
second
you.
chest, but yeah. So I'm actually quite surprised with Arrogance. I knew he was good. I tested him before. I've maxed him out and tried him, but really like 3 million damage on for okay, maybe if my team was a little bit better, I would have done more, but yeah. So pretty outstanding showing here. Still, it's not like big deal. My my guild is full of like people that are better than me. I'm just gonna have to say that right off the bat. So yeah. Well, what can we get here? Okay, always the father. So basically, the next thing you want to do with Arrogance is probably clear campaign. So yeah, he's good for that. I'm not really going to do that for now. Obviously, Arrogance is like such a great hero. You
Their
can use him in
souls
so
are
many
mine.
places.
behold thy dread lord.
And I just want to say, for a fighter, his attack is like quite high. It's quite kind of great to have that because it's easier to get more attack on him. So basically, guys, this was it for this video. I actually want to give you guys a little update on Void Rift. So basically, I won't be able to Rift Walk or Blessings. So basically, I'm not really sure that I'll be able to clear hard. Yeah, I probably won't be able to do that, so I might as well switch to normal. But I'm just gonna let it sit for like a couple of days. I suggest you to do that too, because you don't know how your account can improve in those days. So just don't do anything now. You can do it in the last day. You don't have to complete Void Rifts on Monday, pretty much. As for the Deep in the Sea event, Treasures in the Deep, so basically I was wrong in the last video. If you've watched that one, you can actually get a whole store bod Actually, I'm not. I think I'm just gonna pull something while I tell you about it. So basically, you get around 180 of those points. Treasure quest. Wow. Okay, great. Basically, you get it like from here. You get on the hard six. You get well 180 advanced doubloons and 50k gold. So the rewards are pretty good. Can I show you my team though? I'm not sure if I can show you my team. Basically, my team is probably focused around Vienna. If you don't have a good mage, VR9 comets are actually the ones that are clearing that. So yeah, basically while I do this summon, I will end, after I do this summon, I will end my video. I haven't got exceptional luck on Captain Reef banner. I didn't expect it
They
to.
shall
I kind of took the risk of not pulling on this banner before. So yeah, I'm okay with everything. It just helps me go around my PD. So guys, this was it for this episode. Obviously, Arrogance is a
Their
great
souls are
hero.
mine.
behold thy dread lord.
He actually looks very cool. He's like Cinder Stalker Zukil. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. I'm not really sure I know what that is. So for the reviewers, of course, he's good in faction trial, but is he that great? I'm not sure. Probably for his faction, so Nightmare. Yeah, for the Nightmare, he's really good. Gold Ray obviously great because of the AoEs he possesses. XP rate also tight. He's very good in tight. Artifact material rate, of course, he's really good in artifact material rate. He has that burning, which can stack up with rat that you are probably using in artifact material rate, so you definitely want to build out a nightmare team for that. Arena anti-air DPS, he's rated pretty high as expected. He can hit those guys up in the air and they're taking a lot of damage. Gear rate 3, I would say he's good here. I wouldn't give it like a 4.8, but still, that's pretty decent. Arena single target DPS, he's pretty okay. Here, you just saw me doing a battle there. Of course, I still think he's better in sustained DPS, but that might just be my point of view. Guild Boss, of course, he's great in Guild Boss, as you just saw. Gear Rate 1. So I wouldn't put 4.7 here. Maybe he's good for like the first dating stages, but really, after you move to 19, it's just like so much harder. You just need that damage coming from mages, so you don't really. I wouldn't rate him 4.7 at all. Let me just 4-star him. I think that's fair. Gear rate 2. Yeah, he's okay. Like a last placement if you don't have Salazar to just clean the boss up earlier, but other than that, you probably have another strategy for that. Arena AoE DPS. Yeah, I guess so, but really there's just better heroes here. I wouldn't give 4.7 there either. I think there the guys really loved him, so they just gave him 5-star ratings everywhere. Obviously, that should be the case. So yeah, basically we got covered Arrogance, and he's a great hero, a great fighter that you probably want to have in your roster. So guys, I wish you the best luck to get him if you haven't already. So this will be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.